Hi, welcome to Patience and the Purpose. Today I'm going to be giving you a room tour, a homeschool room tour, and show you how we keep it minimal but purposeful. Stay tuned. Here is an overshot of the whole room before we get closer to some things. So our homeschool room is fairly minimal, fairly simple, just the way I like it. In college, I was a preschool teacher, and that experience allowed me to see how a classroom could be. I saw a lot of posters, a lot of colors, a lot of rugs, a lot of things. And when we first started teaching, I had a lot of things for our homeschool room. And as we continued on and I've had more children, we've evolved, and I just have a lot less things. But we enjoy the space. And the less that we have in here, the more I'm able to enjoy it, truly. So over here we have some of our poetry books and readers and Bibles story Bibles we've gone through. I feel like we have a lot. A lot of people give us a lot of them too. There's our science stuff for this year. And a friend of mine from church gave me that little sign. I like it. At the same time, I would never buy something like that for myself. But I do believe I am the best teacher for my children, you know? We all should truly believe that, because you are, Mama. You're definitely their first teacher, if not the best. This is what I would call our school library, because we do have shelves in our living room that those books are mainly books that my husband and I read, but these are books that we've read. Yeah, I think we've read all of them, some of them multiple times already, and some will be read again, which is why we keep them. And I got rid of so many books when we moved here, so I know for some people they're gonna be like, that's a lot of books. I have also been homeschooling for quite a few years now, so it's a compilation. I mean, you might even see some Sunlight people are like, oh, I see P4, P5. That was one of the first things I did with my oldest, and I really loved that program. We didn't do Sunlight again, but I love that P4, P5 program, and I have gone through those books with my other children. So that is our front yard out there, and on the other side of the room is the view of our backyard. And this room gets most of the light in the afternoon, actually, after school. But thankfully we have 2 lights in the room. So on this wall we keep so this is actually last year's artist. So we study an artist every year, and I like to keep their pictures up. This year's current artist is actually Monet, and I'm working on getting my lip. We went to IKEA this week, and I finally got a lip, and it's gonna be in our dining room. And that's where our current artist pictures will be up. But this is last year's artist, and we really enjoyed learning about Rosemarie Bearden. We were actually able to go. We live in the Atlanta area, and our art museum had a whole exhibit on Rosemarie Bearden, and they did a whole homeschool day on him. So yeah, it was awesome. Over here we have this shelf, IKEA shelf. I feel like I'm in IKEA right now, but we got this many years ago. So each of them have a bin that has their name on it, and they keep their books in there. We used to put them in there on Fridays. Before we moved in this house, they put their stuff in there every day, and it was a good system for them to know where their stuff is. We also have a few puzzles there and some drawing books and my printer. Mama needs her printer. It's a big deal being able to scan and print. Yeah, some drawing books there. Somebody was working on some puzzles. There is our library bag. We are library people. I will just put it in my calendar when things are due. So, and it's our family calendar, and my husband will also see it, and he will remind me if I forget that things have to go back. My girls have been working on these pinwheels for their room, and they put some in the schoolroom as well. Very appreciative of that. Our extra table. And over here is this African American history poster. We actually got this last year with our Intro to African American History book, which was over on our where we do our work table. And I really like this poster, and I really like that book and everything that the kids have been learning. And we really have to be intentional about African American history, and because it's important to me. It's a lot of stuff that I didn't know, that I didn't learn. Here's our extra table, as I was telling you about. This room is over the garage, and it's on the end of our house, and it gets sort of chilly in here sometimes in the morning, so we have a heater. Some stuff that the kids will play with. A tent we've had for a while, IKEA again, an easel. We actually this is our second one. I had one for my oldest, and recently got one for my youngest now, because she's become very interested in school. She's 2 years old, and she's become very much like, where's my school? When's my school? So we did get her that, and everybody's going to enjoy playing with that. And we do keep a small box of a few toys in here. So that is our homeschool space in a nutshell. I love this space. I don't have to keep it constantly clean. I love that. And we can all actually be in here pretty comfortably. You know, if some kids want to sit over there and read while I'm working with someone, or if my youngest wants to play with toys. I mean, we have all been in here working, and that has not always been the case in the past. I feel very blessed to have this space. Thank you for joining me on my homeschool room tour. I hope you were inspired. I'm often inspired by seeing moms in their homeschool rooms here on YouTube. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, stay patient in your purpose. That's pretty good.